Hello, everyone. It's Earth Angel coming with another reading in regards to Nika and Naya and whoever else may show up. I just want to say that Foot on Next Live last night was the bomb. Like, that whole crew, y'all awesome. I like y'all. Y'all are so funny. Just imagine what it would be like if we was all in the same room talking and not on a live. It was cool. So this is really truly for the Foot on Neck crew. Um, cause y'all requested this. I'm sure Reddit is gonna get a hold of this as well. And y'all motherfuckers, yep, y'all ran me off over on Reddit. Y'all are so fucking weird. But maybe we all are, for even making comments and shit and being so concerned about Nika. But damn, the way y'all turn on each other, I don't like that. I want to give a shout out to Reese Unfiltered too, and Lala. It's Lala. I like it's Lala. So let's see what we have here. And just let me say too, while I'm shuffling, I don't really like taking time up on my videos to explain shit, but in regards to Reddit, like you guys was like, um, I was making stuff up and I just was doing this for views and all. No, I just been following Nika for a very long time and I've been thinking for like the past year to do a reading on her. That's all. I didn't ask nobody for no money. I'm not asking y'all to book a reading with me. I haven't even posted until now in almost 2 years on YouTube. That's not my objective to doing readings is money. I have my own set clients that pay religiously and get readings from me. I'm just doing this for fun. If y'all can see that, I mean, if you don't see it, that's fine too. But I don't need clicks and views. I don't need none of that. I don't. I mean, it'd be nice to have subscribers and all of that, but I don't have to have them. I'm okay. Trust me. So anyway, moving on, moving forward. I want to say congratulations to Foot on Neck for her um, expecting. Okay, so Spirit, and I don't know if my camera's probably gonna be shaking, but I think it'll be fixed towards the end. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's crazy. All right. And then too, let me say this. If I repeat something that y'all been talking about or see, that was just so weird for me for Reddit to say, she was just saying shit we've been saying. Well, really, no, a couple things I mentioned y'all never discussed. Number one. Number two, I'm not God. I don't know everything. I don't claim to. Y'all are just so fucking weird. Just it's entertainment. Just look at it like that. It's entertainment. I see things, I feel things, I can't help that, and I share it with y'all. And then all of a sudden somebody on the Reddit page is like, I'm spiritual too, and I ain't see nothing like that. Now how ignorant is that? That's the most ignorant shit I ever heard in my fucking life. You're spiritual too, but I'm a fraud or I'm fake because I don't see what you see. That don't even make sense. We're different people. We're supposed to have different visions. God gives us different talents and allows us to see things in different ways and different perspectives. So I'm wrong because you saw something different than I saw. Anyway, but I digress. So So this is Naya. As we all know, Naya's in the hospital. When I watched her video last night, I felt um, like we know she's very sick, but I really feel like it's worse than what she thinks it is, and it's worse than what the doctors think it is. I really feel like Naya is really sick. Um, this is not going to be her last hospital stay. Um, I think a lot of it is stress related, but I also believe that some of it is just okay. So let me tell you, this is what I feel. Okay, I believe Naya had issues, like Kira has issues that she's been having since she was born. I believe Naya's had some issues as well that were not looked into. I feel like some of the stuff that she's going through now was some shit that she's been that was an issue when she was 5 or 3, and her mama knew about it, but she just, you know how Nika is. If she wasn't acting sick or she wasn't showing symptoms of this and that, then in Nika's mind, she's perfectly fine. But we know that that's not the case. Um, what was it that they said? I feel like it's related to the heart, but I guess so. Since she's had all that other stuff, but I feel like whatever this is worse. Well, no, she had a clot in her lung. I feel like it's going to be something that's going to be related to her cardiovascular. I feel what I see is that she gets released, she gets discharged, she continues on with life as normal, and then bam, something hits her again, and she's sick again, and this time she's really sick. It could also be that when she gets back to, life as usual, she overdoes it. I see Naya having a very um like this is like gonna be life or death for her if she don't, take care of herself at such a young age. Of course, we do know that Naya's worried about work because she has so many responsibilities that are really truly not hers. She's gonna go back to work. I know she's not gonna lose her job. Even though jobs was fucking like when Foot on Neck was talking about, well, all she has to do is show that she was in the hospital. Let me just tell you this. About 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, these jobs don't give a fuck. I got sick with COVID. I mean, I had COVID so fucking bad, and I stayed at home for 2 weeks before I had went to the hospital. They diagnosed me to the ER. Then I went back home, um, and stayed another week, and I was so fucking sick. By the time I went back to the emergency room the second time, they admitted me, and I was in ICU. I was in ICU for like 5 days. I was sick. I lost 20 pounds in like 2 weeks. My lips was all black and purple and blah, whatever. I was working in HR I was an employment specialist for UPS. Them bitches let me go because I didn't call in. I had called in when it first started, but then I got so sick and I was so out of it. Like I lost days. I lost literal days, 3 or 4 days where I suppose I just slept. I don't know. I just knew I was gonna have my job because I could prove that I was in the hospital. I had COVID. They fucking fired me while I was in the hospital. I even reached out to the EEOC and everything because they was denying my unemployment. It was horrible. That was the worst thing ever I went through. So yeah, and that's a big company, and they fucking let me go. I was contracted as an employment specialist, though I wasn't directly with UPS, but I was contracted with them. I was making really good. I would still be there today. Like that really hurt me. That was the most money I've ever made in my life, and it was very good money. And they let me go. They didn't even want to see doctor's notes. And then when I called the EEOC and had a meeting with them, they was like, "Well, I mean, you didn't call in." And I'm like, I didn't even know who the fuck I was for 2 weeks. Like I can prove to y'all how sick I was. They let me go. Deny my unemployment. I swear to God, y'all, it ain't nothing more to it than that. I swear to God. I had perfect attendance. I wasn't an issue at work, none of that. So these at will states, it ain't really, if they want to fire you, they can fire you and they get away with it. As long as it ain't no kind of discrimination. Anyway, back on to the subject at hand. Naya's gonna go back to work. Um, I don't feel like Naya's going to really take time out to take care of herself because she feels like Naya's a hard worker. Like she's not afraid to work, unlike her mama. She must get that from her daddy. She's not afraid to work. She'll work all day, every day. She don't. But just like Foot on Neck said, you working, making all that money. Where's your money going? You're not taking care of yourself. You're not buying yourself clothes. You're not buying yourself shoes. You ain't getting. You're 19. You're supposed to be getting your hair done, your nails done, going to brunch with your girlfriends, and like that money. Even if you was paying rent 8, 7, 6, some $100 a month rent, you should still be good. You know. I think Naya does a lot more for Nika than we probably even don't even realize. I think she does a lot more than what we see. So yeah, this health scare is not going away. Um, it's going to get worse. She's going to be hit with some health issues that she had no clue about, or she didn't realize it was that bad. Put it that way, and it ends up being a lot worse than what it is. Um, I really believe that Naya is going to have a rude awakening, an unfortunate I'm not gonna say that she's gonna hit rock bottom, but she's like gonna finally be like, "Fuck! I need to quit stressing. I need to take care of me. I need to do me." It's gonna be a very hard decision for her, but she's gonna have to make that choice. I do see her letting her mama go. Um, I see Naya moving out of town. I see Naya moving far, far away. She's gonna get away from her mama. It's just a matter of time. Now she could be doing it for school, or something, which would be awesome. But I definitely see Naya moving away. Not around the corner, not with some nigga. No, I see Naya moving away and starting her life over and focusing on herself and taking care of herself. And also, let me tell you something else that I seen. So I used to think, well, I would think to myself, Nika got all them kids, and the way she treats them, they'll probably won't do shit for her when she get old. She'll be that motherfucker that's in a nursing home, got 10 kids, and don't none of them come see her. That shit happens all the time. But I don't know. I don't feel that her kids is gonna do her like that though. I know I'm kind of jumping, but I don't think Nika's kids is gonna do her like that. I think that her children are gonna grow up and realize that they mama wasn't all there, and she made some bad decisions because she didn't get the help that she need, and they're gonna feel sorry for her. And I really feel like they're gonna be there for her in the long run. Um, but Naya, I'm gonna tell you, there's gonna be a difference because see, Naya's the older sister. I mean, she's a big sister to have a baby brother, a baby sister and stuff. I feel like they're gonna do stuff for their mama if she needs whatever. They'll do the bare minimum just to make sure like she ain't gonna starve. She's always gonna have a roof over her head, blah blah blah. But when it comes to Naya, those kids, hey, it ain't nothing Naya gonna want or need when those kids are grown and able or whatever. Naya's gonna be more priority than Nika. They gonna help Nika out and stuff like that, but Naya, Naya's gonna get Mother's Day gifts from them, that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? They I mean, it's kind of hard for us to see the light at the end of the tunnel now because of all the mayhem and shit that's going on. But I feel like Naya is gonna be the one that they really look up to and want to, you know what I'm saying, and be like, man, my big sister, man, she made a way out of no way. And my big sister this, my big sister that, and it ain't nothing she can't ask me for. It ain't nothing I won't do for her. Cause she was really. And then did y'all notice how the kids acted? How Kira and Lena and Isaiah acted in the hot. They was. I thought it was cute how they was asking her so many questions and was like, "How are you? Are you doing okay, Naya?" You know, they were so concerned about her. That was kind of heartfelt for me, but that's why just sitting right on the deck, I looked over. Whenever I'm talking about health issues about people and this comes up, this to me means stress and it means cardiovascular heart problems. And it was just sitting there. So yeah, she's kind of Naya's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because as we've all stated and everybody said, I know, but I'm just reiterating. She doesn't want to leave her mother because she feels like if she does, them kids is fucked up for real. They done for. And then she's gonna be guilty. And she's gonna feel responsible for that when the shit hits the fan when she, because let's face it, Nika can't function without Naya. Nika can't function without Naya. She needs Naya. And what'll happen? What's she gonna do with? And then my whole thing, I know Naya's just 19, but what if she decides to have her get married and have her own family? She still can't be responsible for your kids. That's not fair. Like my kids, I got my they grown, but they don't owe me nothing. They don't owe me nothing. I don't ask them niggas for nothing. They'll never owe me anything. I couldn't imagine being my kids being that damn overwhelmed and stressed out because they taking care of me and some motherfucking kids I decided to have. And what's the deal with Keisha? I still don't trust her. Tell me. Tell me about Nika. Tell me some more about Nika. Tell me something. Okay. Nika is concerned about Naya. I know a lot of people are saying, and I kind of was getting that feeling too, that she don't care. Um, she just more focused on the camera and Naya being, that's the only reason why she went to the hospital was to videotape her, but was to record her. But I don't think that's 100% true. I believe that was part of her motive. But Nika is not. Y'all gotta stop and understand. We're dealing with somebody that's not out there, and she doesn't know how to process shit. So she cares about the situation that Naya's in, about Naya's health and stuff, but she just doesn't know how to deliver that to her, and to the rest of the world without a camera being in her face. I don't think Nika knows what to do. She doesn't know what to do for her. Her baby's in the hospital. She don't know what to do for her. I mean, to most of us mothers, that comes naturally, but it doesn't come naturally to Nika. You see, she was and I feel like she was joking around mainly because you know she wanted to uplift Naya's spirits and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Nika is sad. She wants her daughter to get better, but she also wants to try to milk the situation. Like it's a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like She wants Naya. She don't want her to be sick. Blah, you know, all that. She cares about her and she loves her. That's her daughter. But she only knows how to function with a phone in her hand. Like, who wants to? I would never want to be like that. And I feel like if she feels like if it's not camera worthy, it doesn't. You know, if she can't record it, then it ain't about shit. So that's why she records everything and anything. I hope I'm making sense, y'all. Because Nika's mind, sometimes, I mean, I feel like I'm kind of tapped into her. And she's all over the place. Her mind is all over the place. She's real, yeah. Because she needs help. That's it. I told y'all in the last reading that Nika's gonna be moving. You know what? It kind of makes sense that Nika's gonna be moving because I just told you Naya's gonna be moving here soon too. So it only makes sense. I mean, the puzzle pieces is gonna fall right together. Naya's moving. Nika don't have her money. Nika can't afford the trailer, however much it costs in rent. She can't afford that, so she's gonna have to move somewhere else that she could actually afford because Naya's gonna be gone. I feel like Nika's gonna actually let herself go into eviction. Ain't no way in hell you got that many fucking kids, and you would let yourself go into eviction. Nika's a show. Nika's a show. That's what I just heard. Nika's a show. All of that is a show for her. You know, she feels like she's on Channel 5, Channel 4 doing a show. It's a show for her. So she feels like she has to put everything on camera or she has to record everything. It's a show. Nika can't process being private. She can't process being private with her family and her children because at this point her entire life is a show. She's actually incorporated it into that on her own. Her whole life is a show. Mm. So let me say this. I'm gonna tell you now. When Naya leaves, because she has to leave. When she makes this decision, it's because she has to make this decision to leave. Something's gonna happen, whether it's in regards to her health or not, where she's gonna have to leave. She's not gonna have a choice. She's gonna have to leave, and it's like the universe, it's like God is gonna push her ass out there to where she don't have a choice but to focus on Naya, Nicole, and not Nika, Leah, Kaya, HJ, Elijah, Isaiah, Kira, Lena, Saija. That's not fucking fair. So no, Nika is going. I mean, Naya's going to move. She's moving. She's moving. But it's kind of, I'm not going to say it's going to be abruptly, but she is going to have to make a decision about something at the last minute. And I feel like her decision is to leave her family. I think it's going to be somebody in her life that may be in her life now that she may look up to as a mentor or, you know, not her mama, but like another woman, maybe an older woman or something that actually sits down with Naya and says, baby, you want to go to school? You need to go away and go to school. You want to go to the military? You need to go away and go to the military. Because whatever road she chooses outside of her mama's this way, but she's gonna choose to go this way. It's gonna change her whole fucking life in a good way. And then she's gonna be like, damn, I should have did that shit as soon as I graduated. But it's never too late. She ain't even 20 yet. It's never too late. So this is perfect. This is gonna be perfect timing. Um, the universe has a way of just showing us stuff, and sometimes things happen to us that we don't like, and but it's all happening for a reason, and it's all happening with a purpose. We just may not see it now, you know but in the future, once you get a little further ahead in life, you'd be like, okay, I get it, I understand now. Okay, because if I wasn't forced to make this decision, then I wouldn't be where I am now. But Nika's just gonna find somebody else to pick up the slack where Naya left off. That's all. I don't know. The way it's looking, it might be Keisha because she needs somebody to help her with her kids. Although it's been plenty of mothers out there in the world, that single mothers that have taken care of a shitload of fucking kids by themselves. It happens all the time. So let me say this in regards to Nika. And also, when people say, and I've never got this kind of negativity on my readings before, but when people say, "Oh, she just seemed her energy was off and she just seemed all over the place," well, if you know anything about tarot and you know anything about um, tapping in, doing readings and stuff, you hear stuff. You just constantly hear stuff, and I'm trying to grab on to everything I hear and say it all at the same, but you wouldn't understand it if you're not a tarot reader or a spirit, or spiritually inclined, or you do channeling and scrying and all of that. Those that don't know what scrying is, that's reading a crystal ball. Yes, yes, I can read crystal balls. So if you don't know anything about all of that, then you wouldn't understand. So let me apologize in advance if I sound like I'm just kind of like skipping around. But this relationship with Keisha, I told y'all before that I felt like she was undercover, like DFS or something. And she still could be, but something's gonna happen in this relationship that's about to end. The crazy thing is that it's Nika that ends the relationship. It's Nika that's not stops fucking with her. Um, Tell me why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Just imagine Nika cutting off somebody that's doing shit for her. Why would she do that? You getting stuff. You gaining from the relationship, so why would you cut her off? Oh, Keisha lied to her about something. Keisha lied to her. Something. Something. Let me see. Well, I see the Emperor, the Chariot, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So I feel like Keisha lied to. Okay, I feel like Keisha lied to her about something that she was expecting from her. Like Keisha said she was gonna do something for her, or she promised her that she was gonna. And I don't know why I want to tell you it has to do with her maybe having to move. But I feel like Keisha, she got her hopes up with Keisha about something, and Keisha let her down. I don't know if it has to do with finances, a monetary, something of value, or it could be some kind of emotional connection or something. But Keisha lied to her. It's like Keisha promised her something. But when she made that promise to her, she was lying. She knew we wasn't going. Oh, shoot. She knew it wasn't going. She knew when she told her whatever this promise is or something that she told her that she would do for her. When Keisha made that promise to her or had that agreement with her, she knew then that she wasn't gonna go through with it. Keisha already knew she wasn't gonna go through with it. She, whatever this is, she felt like Nika was too stupid and she wasn't, like, yeah, I'll tell her this or tell her that. I ain't doing it though. But because I have the devil card and the chariot card right next to each other, I feel like it might have to do something with her moving. Like maybe maybe Keisha told her, don't worry about it, or she ends up telling her in the future, don't worry about it, I got you, we gonna find you another place, blah blah blah, this and that, you good, don't even stress about it. Keisha didn't have no intentions on doing none of that shit. And then Nika ends up having to move or whatever, and she's stuck in the middle, like I don't, and so that kind of fucked Nika up. I see that happening. That kind of fucked her up. Like, damn, I trusted you. But see, at the same time, this is Nika needing to learn a lesson. You cannot keep depending on motherfuckers. You can't keep depending on people to take care of shit you need to take care of as a grown fucking almost 40-year-old woman with 10 children. So this could be just a learning lesson for her. Keisha don't owe her shit. I don't give a fuck if Keisha told Nika, I know somebody that rents out houses or 9-bedroom trailers for $250 a month. And I know them because I'm close with them or they family and I got you. You gonna be in there. Don't worry about it. And then Keisha changed her mind if Keisha changes her mind at the last minute, whose fault is that? It ain't Keisha's fault. Nika needs to step up and put her big girl panties on and take care of her own business. But I do see them falling out. I wasn't expecting this reading to be so long. And y'all motherfuckers on Reddit was even talking about my blinds. I don't even know what the fuck y'all said about it. A couple people said, I don't like that shit was so fucking weird because I was telling them that my focus be outside at windows and stuff when I do readings. I don't fucking know why. They just do. And then somebody said something about my blind because then I showed them that my windows right here, and I showed